Many people are not preparing for opportunities. They're waiting for miracles. So they pray, fast, and sow seeds, but they won't study. They won't practice. They won't put in the work. This isn't faith. It's psychology. Nigeria is a high-pressure environment. Unemployment, unstable systems, unfair outcomes. When effort doesn't always lead to reward, the brain looks for another explanation. So people turn to miracle thinking. If success doesn't come from structure, then it must come from divine intervention. This gives instant relief, because if a miracle is coming, I don't have to confront how broken the system is, and I don't have to face my own fear of failing. Here's the trade most people don't notice. They exchange personal responsibility for emotional comfort. If God will do it suddenly, then my preparation doesn't matter. If my pastor is anointed, then my thinking doesn't matter. Psychologically, this is called external locus of control, believing your life is controlled by forces outside you. It feels spiritual, but over time, it creates helplessness. People prefer miracle over process because process is slow. Process exposes incompetence. Process requires discipline. Miracles don't. A miracle skips the uncomfortable middle. No learning curve, no skill building, no delayed gratification. So the mind starts craving shortcuts dressed as spirituality. That's why some people pray for financial breakthrough, but won't learn a skill. Marriage, but won't grow emotionally. Success, but won't develop competence. Prayer becomes a substitute for preparation. This is where it gets sensitive, but honest. When leaders are treated as unquestionable, failure gets blamed on lack of faith. Exploitation gets called sacrifice. Control gets called spiritual authority, and followers slowly learn. If my reality contradicts the message, I must be the problem. That's not faith, that's conditioning. And over time, this mindset creates chronic waiting, learned helplessness, anger masked as spirituality. People stay stuck for years, expecting a supernatural solution to a practical problem. And when nothing changes, they pray harder, instead of thinking differently. Faith was never meant to replace work. Even in Scripture, farmers planted before harvest. Builders planned before miracles. Preparation always came before provision. Real faith doesn't remove responsibility. It strengthens it. Belief without thinking is not spirituality. It's dependency. And a nation cannot grow when too many people are waiting for what they were meant to build. Miracles may inspire you, but discipline will change your life. And no amount of prayer can replace the work you keep postponing.